Hello and welcome. This is Nasreen Sheikh and you're watching It's Tomorrow News. Invest 95L near the Bahamas may develop into a tropical storm. A disturbance near the Bahamas could become a tropical depression or storm by this weekend in the Gulf of Mexico, bringing locally heavy rain to parts of Florida and the deep south. The tropical disturbance is currently located over the southeastern Bahamas with cluster of showers and thunderstorm extending from eastern Cuba northward for a few hundred miles. The National Hurricane Center (NHC) has tagged the system Invest 95L, a naming convention used by meteorologists to identify areas that are being monitored for possible tropical development. The only named storm in action is Tropical Storm Gabrielle, which is about 1,200 miles east of Cape Cod. Fortunately, Gabrielle is no threat to any land areas and should transition into a non-tropical low-pressure system by Tuesday. For now, shearing winds are keeping the system from becoming better organized. Once the system nears Florida on Friday, it may be in a more favorable environment for development. The Gulf of Mexico will also be quite favorable to allow the system to either develop or gain some strength this weekend. Its environment may already be improving despite the wind shear, with winds aloft spreading apart over the disturbance supporting the growth and persistence of thunderstorm. The NSC has already scheduled a preliminary Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter mission into Invest 95L for late Thursday afternoon. This mission may be cancelled if the NSC decides the system isn't yet developed enough to warrant a closer look by a reconnaissance aircraft. The NSC is giving this disturbance high chance of development into at least a tropical depression over the next 5 days. The system is expected to be drawn towards the northeast between a high-pressure system near Bermuda and an upper-level low-pressure system that will be to its west. The exact track of this system remains uncertain, since there is not yet a low-pressure center. However, it appears the system will come ashore somewhere along the northern Gulf Coast from Louisiana to Florida as either a tropical depression or tropical storm Sunday or Monday, according to the latest computer model forecast guidance. If it becomes a tropical storm, it will be named Herbeto regardless of what the system is called. Periods of gusty winds and locally heavy rains can be expected the next few days from Bahamas across Florida, then into parts of the south this weekend into at least early next week. This includes area affected by Hurricane Dorian in the northwestern Bahamas. In general, the heaviest rain should fall along and to the east of the center of the system. Thus, the eastern half of the Gulf Coast has the best chance of soaking rain, while the western half may see little rain at all. Localized flash flooding is possible in areas where bands of rain stall or persist over an area. Some higher surf and rip currents may build along the northern and eastern Gulf Coast as well as the Atlantic beaches of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolina into this weekend. An isolated waterspout or tornado is also possible in Florida or the Bahamas into this weekend. Two other tropical waves are spinning in the Atlantic. The first is a few hundred miles north of Puerto Rico. Little to not develop of the system is expected during the next day or two while the system moves west-northwestward north of Greater Antilles, the National Hurricane Center said. Japan struggles to deal with blackout after deadly typhoon FAXAI. Japan utility company Tokyo Electric Power TEPCO is struggling to restore power to nearby 500,000 homes after blackouts caused by typhoon FAXAI. While at least 2 people have died from heat stroke because of a lack of electricity, media said on Wednesday. Typhoon FAXAI hit the capital and surroundings region with destructive winds up to 216 km per hour in the early hours of Monday morning, causing transport chaos. At least 3 people were killed and dozens injured in the storm. National broadcaster NHK said 2 other people in Chiba, prefecture east of Tokyo, had died from the heat stroke because there was no power to turn on the air conditioning once temperature began to rise after the typhoon. TEPCO, Japan's biggest power provider, said it might not be able to restore power to all households on Wednesday. As a result of the restoration work, the number of households without power becomes approximately 456,100. The typhoon also affected the country's railway system, with 2.7 million passengers on Tokyo's JR East affected by cancellation and delay on Monday. According to the Japan Times, some of the train service did not resume until Tuesday, and an estimated 30,000 people were left stranded at the Japanese capital's international airport Narita. More than 100 flights were also cancelled on Monday as the typhoon battered Tokyo and its surrounding prefectures. An estimated 24 typhoons hit Japan every year, according to the Japan Meteorologist Agency. In 2018, Typhoon Jebi, the strongest typhoon in 25 years, hit the southern Shikoku Island with strength comparable to Typhoon FAXAI. Indian monsoon withdrawal time is near. Southwest monsoon is a 4-month affair between June and September. The month of June is an onset month, while September is observed as a withdrawal month. The variation for the onset is not very large, but the withdrawal dates do see large variations. The official date for the withdrawal is September 1, but it does end up being rolled over to the second fortnight and sometimes goes even beyond that. The withdrawal commenced from the western parts of Rajasthan, at times simultaneously covering Punjab, Haryana, and Jammu and Kashmir. There is no set pattern date or pace of the withdrawal process. Usually, the withdrawal is seen in the second half of September, and the withdrawal is never commenced before September 1. For monsoon withdrawal to be declared, cessation of rains over an area for a total of 5 days. Another factor is the formation of an anticyclone in the lower levels, along with drop in humidity levels, increase in temperature, and reduction in clouding. The withdrawal should not be constructed for the absence of any rains, as some rainfall is seen in a few parts. The withdrawal is a long process, takes 3 to 4 weeks. Also, monsoon withdrawal is taken only up to 15° north latitude. By then, mid-October comes and onset of northeast monsoon begins. Thus, parts of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, etc. see no withdrawal. However, northeastern parts of India see withdrawal by October 15. Delhi generally see the withdrawal by the end of September. In fact, a few years have seen the withdrawal in October. This year, the withdrawal is expected to begin around the second fortnight with a big chunk including Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana, along with West Rajasthan seeing the withdrawal all at once only since rains over all these areas have reduced and no rainfall of significant amount is expected. Thus, in the third week, for example, around September 20, monsoon is likely to withdraw, and very soon the 4-month-long monsoon season will come to an end. Can flooding affect Gujarat again? Central Madhya Pradesh to receive up to 200 mm rainfall. Flooding rains have been going on over Gujarat during the last many days, so much so that Gujarat is running 32% rain surplus in the season so far. Subdivision-wise, while Gujarat region is rain surplus by 22%, Saurashtra and Kutch region is running surplus by 46% as of now according to SkyMet. Now, however, a significant rain reduction has set in. This has led to a major relief in all the flood-hit areas. Yet, Porbandar managed to receive heavy rains to the tune of 48 mm, while Surat recorded 12 mm rains during the last 24 hours. Now, we expect rains to further reduce as the cyclone circulation, which was persisting over Gujarat, has weakened and moved away in western direction. Although wind shear zone is still extending from latitude 23° onward, thus rains will reduce significantly over Saurashtra and Kutch region. Places like Bhuj, Nalia, Dwarka, Kandla, Dhar, Jamnagar and Patan will run almost dry also. Rain activities might reduce significantly over Vadodara, Gandhinagar, Mehsana, Sabarkantha and Ahmedabad. However, rains might continue over southern district of Gujarat like Surat, Valsad, Navsari, Mahua, Bhavnagar, Dang, Tapi, Chota Udaipur and parts of Amreli. These rains will be majorly light to moderate in intensity and will continue for the next 2 to 3 days. The monsoon trough is passing through Rajasthan, center of low pressure area over Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal and east-southeast ward to northeast Bay of Bengal. The monsoon will be active with a cyclonic circulation over central India. Heavy to very heavy rain and thunderstorms are likely over Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Moderate to heavy rain and thunderstorms are possibly over Sikkim, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Goa and Karnataka. Widespread rain and thunderstorms are expected over Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Scattered rain and thunderstorm have been forecast over Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, Haryana, Delhi and Rajasthan. A broad cyclonic circulation associated with a low pressure area hovers over Madhya Pradesh and its adjoining region. Widespread rain will continue in central India to eastern India for the coming days. Rainfall will intensely, especially on the west side of the circulation due to the northwesterly flow coming through Rajasthan and westerly flow from the Arabian Sea. The heaviest rainfall will be over central Madhya Pradesh. Total of 50 mm will be common, possibly reaching 200 mm in the next 24 hours. Moderate to heavy rain with thunderstorm will linger along the coast facing the Arabian Sea due to onshore winds. Inland southern India will experience generally dry conditions. Expect some spells of isolated rain. Eastern India will continue to receive moderate to heavy rain and thunderstorms since the monsoon axis passes through the region. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Nasreen Sheikh. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.